There's been a bunch of myths in every Mario Party game. Like, for example, Monty Mole will get scared when he plays the whack-a-mole minigame. And just as a sample, this is how the characters normally look. You know, nothing too out the ordinary. You just gotta hit these moles, as you can see. Okay, and this time I selected Monty Mole as my character, as you can see. And okay, already he does look a bit off. He opens his eyes even, so he's distressed he's hitting his own mole brethrens, I guess. Myth confirmed. And we're busting the biggest Mario Party myths to see if they're true or false. Starting off with simple myths, like you can get a hole-in-one in the golf minigame. I'm gonna try to line it up. That seems like it's a good attempt, no? There it is! Okay, yeah, you can actually do it. Myth confirmed. And we're gonna build up to the big myths, like dice blocks being rigged, or the computer players apparently cheating. But for now, you'll always defeat the master CPUs in the look-away minigame by entering a certain button combination. Left, 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 right, left. Oh! There it is! I actually just got them all out. Okay, I'm gonna play again. Let's see how consistent this is. Left, 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 right, left. Oh. Okay, didn't work there. Let me try again. Okay, there it is. I did it again. I mean, okay, it's pretty precise when you have to click left and right, but if you time it perfectly, yes, you can get every single one of the CPUs out in one round. Myth confirmed. You can find Peach's Castle in Mystery Land from Mario Party 2. And let's take a look, because apparently Peach's Castle should be somewhere here. I mean, there's certainly a lot of stuff in the background, like this pyramid. Ruins of a King Bomb, okay. But what if we go up here and... Okay, that is something. Look at this. At the top right of the map, you'll see kind of a faint version of a castle. This looks to be Peach's Castle. Like, who am I kidding? Myth confirmed. There were plans for Captain Syrup to be included in the Mario Party series. Captain who now? Well, if you didn't know, this is Captain Syrup. A pretty obscure character from the Wario Land series that serves as Wario's main rival. And apparently, she was supposed to appear in the Mario Party Series 2, but never made it in. Well, yeah, if you look on YouTube, you can see a video showing off Captain Syrup's present room in Mario Party 4 with a description that reads, "The present room in Mario Party 4 that not many people know about." And then there is also this picture of her in what looks to be Mario Party 2, wearing the same pirate hat that all the other characters wear in the Pirate Land board. So what happened to this secret character then? Well, I mean, come on. These iconic characters are in Mario Party, and then you expect them to add Captain Syrup too? Yeah, if it wasn't obvious already, this was revealed to be fake, as they were just made by passionate fans of this character who just wanted her to be included into more games. Myth busted! Now, before we get to the big myths later, we have to bust the basic ones first. You can see Mario on the face of the moon in the Teetering Towers minigame. First things first, we just gotta beat the minigame, not like that though. Okay, back up past where we were, about to finish this minigame. There's the last platform there. There we go, and then, okay, there's the moon. And I kind of see it actually. Okay, yeah, there's like Mario's hat, his nose, his mustache. Okay, that is pretty subtle, but that is definitely the silhouette of Mario. Myth confirmed. You can change the pitch of the character's taunts in Mario Party 4. Alright, so if you didn't know, in Mario Party 4, when it's not your turn, you can just press the left trigger and you'll do like a taunt voice, like this is Mario's. Like that. But apparently if you click a direction on the C stick and then click that same taunt button, it should change in pitch. So I'm gonna click up. Okay. Oh, it is like a higher pitch. Alright, so now I'm gonna click down and taunt. Oh, it is lower. It's like, yeah, okay. What is left and right? Oh. Okay, so it changes what speakers it in. Now what if we go up and down? Oh, you can kind of like mess with it mid taunt. Okay, I'm gonna taunt and mess around with the control stick. Oh, you can like, look at this. Myth confirmed. Mario Party 2 was originally going to be an add-on for the Nintendo disk drive. Now, if you didn't know, the Nintendo disk drive was going to be an add-on to the N64 that would enhance its graphical capabilities and add more content into old N64 games. It was a pretty big failure, so a lot of planned disk drive additions just turned into new N64 games instead. And there were rumors about Mario Party having add-ons for the game that were cancelled and turned into Mario Party 2. This is due to the game having a lot of the same mini-games brought back from Mario Party 1, and sharing all the same characters as that game, but only changing the costumes. While this makes sense, how can we know this for sure? Well, the biggest piece of evidence that supports this theory is that when you put Mario Party 1 into the N64 with the disk drive, this error message appears. And this error message only appears for games that have confirmed to have disk drive support. So either this is the only game with this error message that for some reason is not an N64 disk drive game, or the more likely option, which is that this is myth confirmed. And if you want to see more Mario Party videos like this, then subscribe to let me know. Thanks. There's a secret Yoshi and Wiggler themed minigame from Mario Party 1. So if you look online for some of the minigames in Mario Party 1, you can find certain videos of this odd Wiggler and Yoshi minigame that no one was ever able to find while playing this game. In the minigame, it seems like you have to get a baby Wiggler to his mom using a Yoshi's tongue. And you would have to stop the tongue at the right spot so it would make it to the mom without being too far or too short. So people began to wonder if this was some sort of secret unlockable minigame, since there are some of those in Mario Party 1. Well, not exactly. This minigame was actually cancelled in the development for Mario Party 1. However, it is still in the files for this game and can be accessed by using a GameShark code, which is how all the videos on this minigame were made online. But for normal players, this game can't be accessed or unlocked in any way. So, myth busted! Mario Party DS uses the same character portraits as Mario Party 8. Okay, so these are the Mario Party 8 characters here. And you know, this is how they're all kind of posed. And now, side by side, I'm gonna look at the Mario Party DS character portraits. And okay, clearly they're in a lot less resolution here. But just taking a closer look, like Mario looks pretty well the same. Same with Luigi, Peach, Yoshi. Yeah, okay, they're literally posed identically. And this kind of makes sense because I think these games came out like a year apart from each other or something like that. So I guess they just reused the character portraits. Myth confirmed. The one player can still lose in the minigame Piranha's Pursuit, even if he makes all the jumps. Okay, so as you can see, I'm the one player and I have 3 CPUs on master difficulty that I'm playing against. Okay, so I'm just gonna play this game perfectly and see how I do, right? The obstacles aren't too difficult, if I remember, with this minigame. It's not that hard to do. I mean, it's a pretty, as long as your reflexes are decent, this seems like a pretty simple minigame. Get that log and yeah, okay, these are master CPUs. I didn't hit anything, and they still weren't able to beat me. And that really means, as the single player, as long as you don't hit anything, you can't lose this minigame at all. Myth busted! There's actually a limit for the amount of stars you can collect. Okay, so normally when you're playing Mario Party, you just buy stars, you know? You just keep on trying to get more and more. There's no real limit on the item. However, if you look online, you can find images and videos for this specific text box that basically says your character can't buy another star from Toad. This is odd because no one has really ever had this happen to them when trying to buy a star. And this seems to happen when you have 99 stars. Many people tried to get this ridiculous star amount in a real game with no success. So how could this be proven then? Well, people then hacked the game to get this star amount, which would in fact cause this text to show up. So I guess for some reason, the devs did add this max star text box, even though you'll never see it in a normal game. Myth confirmed! Wario says the phrase, "Dough I missed," when he loses the minigames. So when the character loses a minigame in Mario Party 1, they'll have a sound clip of the character that plays. And Wario will say a small phrase that sounds like he's saying, "Dough I missed." Dough I missed! I mean, that's simple enough, right? Sounds like that to me. What else could he be saying? Well, it's not that simple. It turns out, Nintendo originally wanted Wario to be German, so they made him speak German in the original Mario Party game. So while it sounds like he's saying, "Dough I missed," he is really saying the German phrase, "So I missed," which means, "ah darn" in English. Meaning, this is myth busted. It takes longer to eat the crust in the Eats a Pizza minigame. So I'm Mario, I'm at the top, I'm just kind of mashing, and it looks like you eat the normal pizza around this fast, so not fast at all, pretty slow. I'm getting to the crust, and what if I just stick to the crust? Honestly, okay, it really looked like nothing changed. I'm going back to the normal pizza. Yeah, okay, I don't think there's any difference at all with the crust and the normal pizza. Or if anything, it's so minuscule, there was literally no difference. I don't think this is true. Myth busted! The mice from Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door appear in the Shy Guy Express board. Okay, so let's take a closer look at this board here. Let's go to the map, and okay, I guess you don't really get the best view from this angle, but we can still kind of see who's in each cart. Okay, I don't see too much of nothing. I see an interesting Shy Guy character, but still no mouse. And okay, there looks like there, he just turned around. It looks like he does have a very similar design to the Paper Mario mouse. And okay, yeah, he's basically the same color scheme and the same bandana or whatever he's got going. So that's definitely got to be the reference to the mice in Paper Mario. And it's cool because the Thousand Year Door also had a whole chapter in a train as well. Myth confirmed. Mario Party DS has an anti-piracy screen for illegal copies. So in mid-October, the YouTube channel Joey Perloni uploaded a video of him experiencing a rather creepy anti-piracy screen for Mario Party DS. He was simply playing through one of the mini-games when he got this error message, and then the game stopped, in which it took him to this screen. It simply said, "Piracy is no party," and it told the player to power off the console now. Plus, it was accompanied by this creepy music. Even many people in the comments claim to have seen the same screen in their copy too. But then things started to get more unbelievable, as Joey kept uploading videos on his YouTube channel for several anti-piracy screens that somehow only he had seen. And they just appeared to be too dark for a Nintendo game, like having Shy Guy eat one of the characters, for example. So at this point, everyone just assumed that all these screens were fake. And eventually, all these assumptions were confirmed by Joey himself when he made a video showing how he made the first anti-piracy screen. Cool. Myth busted. The dice in Mario Party are rigged. Now this is an interesting one. So when you hit a block to determine your roll, how exactly is that number calculated? Does it depend on your timing for when you choose to hit the block? Or do you have any effect on the number at all, and is the spinning die just an illusion? Well, many speedrunners have looked into this more by using save states and found some pretty interesting discoveries. Like, for example, in Mario Party 1, all 4 players' rolls are determined at the end of the minigames. So regardless of how long you'll wait, you'll always roll the same number. And for Mario Party 2, if you slow down the footage, you can often see that the numbers on the die don't actually line up with the numbers that you roll. Because in this game, there's a random number that is constantly generating, meaning it will change depending on how long you wait to hit the block, but you still can influence your number choice in any way. Those are a few examples, but in all the other games, the dice work in a similar way. So in every single Mario Party game, you have no control over the number you roll, and your timing for when you hit the block means nothing, which essentially means that these dice are rigged. Myth confirmed! In Partner Party, you can identify secret items that are not on the board. Okay, so in a normal game of Mario Party, you can kind of select the board option, and then you can kind of move around the board to see what the other spaces are. However, you can only keep your cursor on the board, and in fact, on the spaces for that matter. However, if we go to Partner Party and look at the board here, we can actually move our cursor on any space in the map, because that's how Partner Party works. However, apparently you can move the cursor even off the map and identify some items that have nothing to do with the game. But what if we do like this ice cream? Yeah, see, there is a description. Huge ice cream cone that looks delicious. Okay. What else can we see? What if we go like to the right here? We see a Spike holding a pineapple. Okay, so we get a nice little description of that. And is eating it with gusto. Whoever gusto is. Okay. And what if we go... We can even go on this beach, like way over here. Toad's on a vacay. Doesn't it look comfy? So... These are cool. These are cool little like Easter egg descriptions. Even Toad and crew are cooling off in the shade. Last thing, what's on the bottom right? You have a Koopa Troopa mass produces sand bloopers. Seems good with his hands. What? Okay, interesting. And then this one I saw, sand sculpture, a blooper sculpture made of sand. Myth confirmed. There's a mysterious Goomba house in every board from Mario Party 2. Okay, so I'm gonna start with Pirate Land here and take a look for a Goomba house. All right, now I'm just gonna go to the map button and start searching. So, okay, there it is. So yeah, there is a Goomba house in this board at least. That's cool. Okay, and now we're in Western Land. We got a lot of like Old West kind of buildings. Actually, I really like this map, but okay, there it is. There's the Goomba house once again. And Spaceland is the next board we're looking at here. Okay, so far nothing. I mean, it would kind of be out of theme in this one. Oh, but no, never mind. There's another Goomba house in this one as well. All right. Okay, and now I'm in the Mystery Land board, and I'm just gonna look around the map. And okay, once again, yeah, there it is. There's another Goomba house. And okay, lastly, we're at Horror Land, and this one is probably gonna be on it too because it's been on it for all the other ones. And it does actually seem fitting, this kind of theme, to have a Goomba house on it. Come on, come on. You must be here somewhere. No way it's just on 4 of the 5 maps. Where is it? No way. Maybe this is myth busted and it's like only missing on 1 map for some reason. Oh, no, it's up here. It's hiding. Oh, the last one, it's like the hardest one to see. I don't even know if you can see it. Maybe a bit from this part on the board, but it's literally hidden way out of here in the middle of nowhere. So there is indeed a Goomba house on every single map for some reason. This is an odd detail because no one really knows why these Goomba houses are on the boards. Maybe at one point you could have interacted with these houses since they're right next to the player spaces, but who knows really. Either way, this is myth confirmed. The computer players cheat. This has been a myth for as long as Mario Party has been a game franchise. I guess because people always found the computer players to be off. Like sometimes they were too good at certain things. Now this one is going to be pretty hard to prove either way because I can't go into the game's code and see if like the CPUs can control the dice roll or something, but a lot of the cheating accusations for the CPUs came from the hidden blocks in Mario Party. If you didn't know, a hidden block appears in random spaces on the board that gives a player stars or coins when they land on them. However, there is no way for the player to tell where the hidden block is. It's entirely luck-based. And for a lot of players online, it just seemed like CPUs would land on these spaces a bit too frequently for it to just be luck. But I mean, there's really no way to prove this, so perhaps this was just a coincidence and people are just too paranoid that they're cheating, since technically the CPUs and the hidden blocks are both controlled by the game's code. But then how come if we look online, we can see many cases where a computer would use a custom dice block and randomly hit 1, which wouldn't make sense at all because the star is super far away, but somehow it would work out because they happen to land on a hidden block space? What? Okay, no, yeah, that was crap. They definitely cheat. Myth confirmed. Click the video on screen to see me play every minigame in Mario Party Superstars against master CPUs, as this was really hard. I'll see you there.